Okie dokie. YouTube chat, it's time for Rotpriest Storm. This is what chat has voted for as our next deck of the day. It is a storm deck at its very core because you're trying to storm off with Ground Rift here. And what you're trying to do is play a Venerated Rotpriest. This is whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. Now, Ground Rift turns into Storm 9 or Storm 10, kill your opponent if you can target all 10 copies on the Rotpriest. Now, how do we get there? How do we get a bunch of Storm counters? Well, we got a couple ways. Gather Courage is a free +2/+2. So that's 1 Storm, 1 Poison counter. Mutagenic Growth, 1 Storm, 1 Poison counter. Gut Shot, 1 Storm, 1 Poison counter. Wild Cantor is in here for the Green Sun Zenith, so you can go Green Sun Zenith and have it to ramp later. Kind of like playing the Dryad Arbor, to a degree. You got Grape Shot as your alternate win condition if you realize that your opponent can't gain poison counter for some reason, or you just don't have a Rotpriest, or your Rotpriest got surgical. You can also win with Grape Shot. Manamorphose helps you cycle as your storm count. Spellskite also lets you like redirect targets. So I think you can target the Rotpriest and then pay 2 life, target the Spellskite, and your opponent gets 2 poison counters if I'm remembering this correctly. Was that true, chat? Because it changed the target? A new target? You can bounce 2 skites. Yeah, you can bounce between 2 skites, right? Because then if you have 2 skites out, you can go pay 2, pay 2, pay 2, pay 2, pay 2. Then every time it changes target, the Rotpriest triggers. I think. You have 4 copies of Green Sun Zenith to help get your Venerated Rotpriest and your Wild Cantor out. And then you have March of Burgeoning Life, which if you have a Rotpriest out, you can go March of Burgeoning Life, get a second Rotpriest, but only if you have 1 Rotpriest out already. Then you have 4 copies of Summoner's Pact to go get your Rotpriest for the turns when you can storm off and kill your opponent instantly. 1 Dryad Arbor to help get this off the Green Sun Zenith and ramp a little bit. A couple copies of Arid Mesa, 1 Verdant Catacombs, 4 Windsweeps, 4 Wooded Foothills are your fetches, 3 Stomping Grounds, 1 Forest, 1 Mountain, 1 Commercial Districts for your lands. Sideboard wise, we have Tameo Safekeeping to give Venerated Rotpriest Hexproof and Indestructible. We've got some Veil of Summers for the counterspell matchups. We've got Endurances for the Graveyard Hate, and then Force of Vigor for any of the Mox Opal matchups. I have never played this deck before, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, chat, this is probably my last league of the day, so we're going to go into dad mode for the last league of the day. New trend we're setting. Nighty night vibes. Turn 1 preordain. So I think I'm going to go turn 1 Wild Cantor, and then turn 2 we can go Rotpriest, Burgeoning Life. Mana value less than X. Okay. I'm going to play the Wild Cantor out here. They might kill it. I'd also play just the Rotpriest out on turn 1 because we do have the Mutagenic Growth. Plays an Artist's Talent. So I can get many Rotpriests out, but the problem is if I get many Rotpriests out, I have no way of really triggering them. Only been 8 hours. Yeah, but I figure this league is going to take an hour, right? Give or take. That's why I said probably. Okay. Your turn. I guess I could have done that at instant speed. It is an instant after all. Splashing blue for Mockingbird sounds interesting. We need a Ground Rift here. If we can draw a Ground Rift, I think we have lethal. Trigger. I get to save this with Mutagenic. Two more triggers. Bolt doesn't kill it. Maybe I should have kept the other March over the Pact. I should have surveilled first. I also should attack with the Wild Cantor too. No reason not to. I just need one spell that targets my creatures and they're dead. I just can't find one. I guess if I didn't pitch the March, bolts me, can Lava Dart me, and then attack me with 2 Phoenixes. Blood Mod the Wild Cantor. And I died. 4 Endurance. 4 Endurance, 4 Safekeeping. I think I could take out the Summoner's Pacts in this matchup. I think we had afford to play a little bit slower. Could also trim some Wild Cantors. I don't know if I want to trim all of them, per se. Maybe 2. I definitely want the Safekeepings and the Endurances, I think. Yeah, I think I should have pitched Pact instead of March, like you said. This hand does not have copy of Rotpriest in it. I think I'm supposed to mulligan any hand that can't find Rotpriest. That says many Rotpriests. Hmm. Got bait with Cantor. That's also true. It has to be less than. Well, I don't think I could have paid it with Cantor that specific turn because it has to be less than. So you have to pay X equals 2 to get a Rotpriest, which is 3 mana. For this hand, I don't know if I'm supposed to put back land here or March. I kind of feel like it's almost land. Pitch a land. Might be wrong. Holy Rotpriest. A lot of Rotpriests. Lightning Axe. Well, that's gonna kill my Rotpriest unless I want to give it both the Gather Courage and the Mutagenic Growth. But I think I should just let this one die because I want to save these pump spells for later. I can save it. I don't think I want to. I have 2 more in my hand. They're really derpity. Got a lot of Rotpriests. March? In December? Not very festive of you, Dingo. Mutagenic's so good. Oh, they're gonna be so sad. Oh, man. Red burn spells versus pump spells. And every time they cast a red burn spell, they take you to Infect. Okay. Tough matchup. Give me more blue-red decks. 14 days ago, though. True. Maybe they had a change of heart and decided to be a better person. I played Martyr Gorios and it went very poorly. Sadly. So I could play Rotpriest on one, or I could go Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor. Looks like they're still on Bant control. I think I just want to get the Rotpriest down. They might have Prismatic Ending. I can go Green Sun Zenith for another Rotpriest next turn. Yeah, Martyr Gorios was the Knuckleblade incident. I can never play that deck again. I think I'm just like Shadow Ban. Watch that clip and then tell me how you feel about Martigorios. Hammer. Oh, ho, we're feasting. Yes, yes. Play your pathetic hammer cards. Yes. This is turn 2. I think this might be a turn 2. Oh yeah, it's a turn 2. GG. I was the turn 2. We even got Wild Canthor. Yes. See you later, bud. Buddy boy. Nice stone forge mystic. And maybe this leap won't take an hour. Maybe this leap will be like 20 minutes. I think we can definitely trim on spell guides, yeah. Maybe trim on a gather courage as well. Although I want to have a critical mass of green cards. Let's cut the grape shot. I really don't think you even need the grape shot. Yeah, why didn't they play around the turn 2? Big Knocks. Red's a good vibe. Good night, Derpity. Why didn't they just play Malira? Remember when that card was main decked in Pod? I remember. You know why I remember, chat? Because I bought into Birthing Pod 1 week before Birthing Pod got banned. Which is why I still have my Birthing Pods. So we can go turn 1 Wild Cantor. We have Force of Vigor. I think this hand's decent. Go get the Rotpriest here or here. Still banned to this day. People often say that Birthing Ritual is better than Birthing Pod. I don't know if that's true. I don't want to Surveil now. Nah, I think I still play the Wild Cantor. S% no. Not S% no. One, two, three, four, five. Well, on one, I like lost my train of thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dead. Dies of death. Well, they have Solitude. That's changed anything. I don't know if that changed anything. Okay. What new deck impressed you the most so far? This is gonna sound crazy. Maverick. Maverick was actually mad good. For no reason. Like, I didn't feel like it should have been good, and it was pretty decent. I keep this, but I'm gonna surveil on turn 1. I want a BFG. I'm not gonna go get Dryad Arbor, I'm just gonna surveil. Oh, it's Aether Vial Elementals. Cool. Halo music. Chat Halo music. Maverick is the Knight of the Reliquary dot deck. Just like a bunch of mid-range green creatures. It was the Green Sun Zenith Toolboxy deck. 2, 4, 6, 8. Close. If they ever target either of these things, then they're just dead. So they cannot target either of these things. Another Voice of Resurgence. Yeah, I mean, Grape Shot can kill Risen Reef, I guess. I don't really understand why Grape Shot's even in I guess I can Grape Shot my own stuff, huh? Oh, that's just wins, right? I just Grape Shot my own shit. Yeah, I forgot I could just Grape Shot my own stuff. I was like, why is this in the deck? Figured out why it's in the deck. Kill Risen Reef instead of your opponent would certainly be a choice. Yeah, I'm like, damn, I should kill Risen Reef with this. Look, I'm tired, Chad. All right, I've been going for 8 hours now. Cut me some slack, please. I'm a smooth brain man on the internet. Still locked in. Poor streamer having to work a full day. It's so exhausting playing card games on the internet in front of many hundred people all day. Magic's hard. Okay. Okay. I think I keep this hand. It's fine. This deck is a lot more consistent than I expected as well. Green Suns is a good card. Damping Sphere. My Storm. God, Incidental Hate. I don't know if this Incidental Hate's even good enough. Holy dude. Now's game 2. It doesn't really stop us too badly. Stops some aspects of what we got going on here. Yeah, it's game 2. I'm gonna march on their turn when they go to like kill this or whatever. I think it says whenever it's targeted by a spell. Yeah. Not an ability, just a spell. I'm gonna grab another Solitude. Holy shit, they grabbed a Shriek Maw. Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna pitch this Manamorphose and make a copy of Rotpriest. I already got a Rotpriest. I think I want a gut shot and kill this Risen Reef. I don't do it right now, but I think I might do that in response to another elemental. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with Rotpriest the old-fashioned way. Sometimes we gotta do things we're not proud of. Toughness less than Thunderkin Awakener's toughness. Smoge. I don't think I just gut shot this twice. Otherwise, I'm gonna bring back Harbinger and then find another Shriek Maw, and then Shriek Maw kill the Rot Priest, and I don't think I can let them do that. They have a Damping Sphere out, so I think I have to take it the old-fashioned way. Damping Sphere does hurt. Except Kahira. I think I am gonna Grape Shot this Risen Reef also. I think this deck's worth buying into. I don't think this deck's super expensive. It's kind of fun. Give it a shot, see if you like it. Alright, let's concede. I don't think Damping Sphere hurts us too badly. So I don't think it's worth bringing in Force of Vigor for it. Or gonna be on the play. Yeah, Zenith might be a little expensive now. Hand's almost good. Need one more land here. Could keep it and try to surveil. I can just mulligan it. And super soft to them having Solitude, unfortunately. No, March says less than X. So you have to pay 3 for March. Which is why, now that they have cast one spell here, we're going to March this pitching the Gather Courage. The Green March is really bad. We have Lethal if they don't have Solitude. Let's attack first. Mm. Yeah, if you give a double strike, it toxics you twice. Correct. We're at 1 here. Man, you think of the 35 months. Didn't consider hardened scales. Think of the 35 months, Manny. Can't attack through it. Just pass. You gotta dodge the Shriek Maw allegations. Fine, Kahira. Doesn't win. That also doesn't win. I don't think there's any creature that wins here. It has Solitude me, which is very unfortunate. Panther does not win either. I need one spell here. Is that too much to ask for? Look at a poison counter. No. It doesn't have Infect. It has Toxic. Not Infect, Toxic. I need a 0 or 1 mana spell off the top. No, we still have this game. We have this game locked. Assuming they can't Solitude at my turn, at my end of turn. Because I have to pass the turn because of the Damping Sphere, probably. 3, 6, 8, 9. I'm gonna go to 2 here. Actually, I think I'm dead, right? Oh no, I can win. I have to draw 1 mana spell. So I go Summoners Pack, Rotpriest cost 2, pass the turn, upkeep, pump spell. I think every pump's an instant. I guess I can't win with Ground Rift here. I am at 2. Oh, I'm dead. No. Ah, man. GG's. I didn't even get to see my next draw. Sedge. What a clutch Solitude by them. Yeah, Elemental seems like a bad matchup for this deck if this deck is going to have a bad matchup. Because none of the Elementals actually trigger Rotpriest. You don't want to know what your next card would have been. Never going to know. To this day, might never know. Rotpriest go. Pose Lex command me. Don't trigger my Rotpriest. I'd also let on Wild Cantor here. I think the same result either way. I might pitch this Wild Cantor to the March. Triggers my Rotpriest. All part of my plan. Banger song, by the way, chat. Yeah, you can play some green MDFCs in here if you want to, like, maximize the March utility. You don't want any tap lands, but you can play the one that comes into play untapped. I guess I can't really afford more than one commercial district for a tap land. Got shot. I think I need to find Ground Rift because I have one. I think I've been this. I'm gonna look for Ground Rift. Oh, hey, it's Ground Rift. So they're dead if they don't have another Kozilek's command. Do I gamble them having another Kozilek's command? I think it's a go. They always have another Kozilek's command. I feel like they always have another Kozilek's command as well. But I mean, is it getting any better for me? Probably not. So let's make them have it. Yeah, just go for it. What's the worst that could happen? Don't you Kozilek's command me. I will scoop. Actually, I want to see something. I'm pretty sure If they Kozilek's command this, then it just like fizzles the march. I'm curious to see if it fizzles the march or not. Did Rainwave die? Did my internet die? Looks like Rainwave died. Time to pull up the YouTube playlist. They were just bluffing me. Where's our YouTube playlist? Go on. Yeah, this works. No, looks like Rainwave just went down completely. Okay. Risk of Rain soundtrack. One of my favorite OSTs. I love the Risk of Rain soundtrack. Against Eldrazi, I don't even know if I'm boarding here. It's a little loud, huh? Wild Cantor's one storm, mostly. You can also use it to just like play on turn one, and then it's like a one-time mana dork. Imagine it's like a mana dork with haste, but you can only use it one time. Yeah, I think they're just like dead on turn two. Pretty sure this hand kills. Unless, of course, they have Kozilek's command, as always. Never beaten the Kozilek's command allegations. Go get their Dryad Arbor. Oh no, the allegations are happening. Why can you kill land creatures? That makes me so sad. And a little bit irrationally upset as well. There's no reason that should be able to hit land creatures. Fleshraker. Drum. Blade of the Blood Chief. I am dead to Ruwala. Oh, I died on turn 3. Right, because they could just equip it, sacrifice, it gets a counter, I'm dead. That's crazy. How did you just kill me on turn 3 like that? I'm supposed to kill you on turn 3. Here's when a target changes. I think I'm mulligan this. No Rotpriest. No way of getting Rotpriest. Right Arbor, you're terrible. You're terrible and I dislike you. I guess I could put back Arid Mesa in this hand. Then maybe I'm putting back... Maybe I'll put back the Gather Courage. I Surveil on 1, I Spell Scout on 2, I Green Sun plus a Priest on 3. I think that's the move. Unless we know it's a non-interactive deck. Okay, well that lets me Green Sun for Dryad Arbor now. Maybe that eats a removal spell out of their hand. If not, I'll help me ramp. Higo's Archive, Binning Temple Garden. Green Sun's a lot of fun to play with. I'm glad we played mostly Green Sun's Edith decks today. Except for Kethis combo. I kind of hated every second of Kethis combo. My Dryad Arbor. My homie. I wanted to like Kethis combo. Couldn't. go Spellskite, Rotpriest here. Grab another Stomping Ground. I don't know, the deck feels like a lot of effort for not so much reward. It kind of feels like Grinding Station Breach, but easier to interact with. Birthing Ritual, yeah, that's fun. Easier to interact with because it's mostly just going off. It's like going off with the graveyard, but it also needs a creature in play. And Grinding Station Breach doesn't need a creature in play anymore because you have Mox Opal. So, I don't know, I feel like Breach, but worse. My hand's not too good right now. I think this is also a Solitude deck. So, I'm going to have to watch out for Solitude. Skyclave Apparition, my Spellskite. Goodbye, Spellskite. I actually cast this Manamorphose because if I draw a land, I can go Green Sun Zenith, Green Sun Zenith. March. March. I'm gonna keep making more Rot Priests. I guess I shouldn't auto yield. Because if I need to in a pinch, I can march, put 2 poison counters on them. I don't really know why I would need to do that. I think I should just Green Sun Zenith for the 3rd one and then march for the 4th one later. So we don't really have any pump spells going on anyways. No targeted spells for us. Gonna bring back White Orchid Phantom and blow up my Stomping Ground, I guess. Loading to show him who's boss. Ouch. Sack the White Orchid. It's a Peacekeeper. I think they named March here over Green Sun Zenith because I could pitch Green Sun Zenith to March, not the other way around. Can't start your day with Dingo. It did name March. So I can cast March 1, Ground Rift 2. If I cast March as 1, they get 2 poison counters. If I cast Ground Rift, when I have 3 Rot Priests out, that's 6. I do 8 max. I think I have to Green Sun Zenith go. March costs 2 more, so I can't march for anything meaningful. I don't know if it's a Green Sun Zenith go, or if I'm supposed to just hold it for the march. I think it's Green Sun Zenith go. So most of their targeting stuff is going to be like Solitude based and creatures. So I don't think they're going to get any poison counters from their stuff. I wish I could Green Suns for a Spellskite. However, Spellskite's not green. Well, I guess I couldn't even march, right? Can I save it? No, I guess I couldn't even do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to cast this March. Just have to hope they have no interactive piece. I don't even think I can win. Need like Manamorphose, Wild Cantor, Ground Rift, or something like that. I guess I have to cast 4 spells. Manamorphose in multiples. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think we're dead. This costs 3 to cast. So it's 2 and a green for doing an X equals 0. If I play land, Actually, I can't even play this land, right? Because I have to fetch Shock because they have both my basics out because they White Orchid Phantomed me so many times. So even if I could cast this March, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're dead. I had to draw a 0-drop spell there, I think. Or 1-drop spell. Yeah, if I draw a spell that pumps there, like a gut shot, I think they're just dead. It is definitely a winnable matchup. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to bring in this matchup, though. Probably Tamio's safekeeping. Yeah, they were at 0 poison. Didn't get to do anything to them. I think that's all I want. I don't think I want Force of Vigor for the birthing ritual. Yeah, it was like 9 max. That's what I'm saying. If I drew like a gut shot there, I put myself to 1 a gut shot to get 3 poison from that, and then the ground rift will give them 9 poison, so any pump spell would have killed them there off of that Metamorphose. Unfortunate. I actually had an out that game though, which is cool. You drop a Gather Courage. I think Gather Courage might be better than Mutagenic Growth a lot of the time. I guess Gather Courage is bad in multiples, and Mutagenic's good in multiples. Spells Guide seems important. Maybe I can board out like Grape Shot, Ground Rift, like Grape Shot. Maybe Grape Shot in March, and a Cantor. Cantor's a little weird in this deck, I will say that. It oftentimes feels like Cantor is the least impactful card in the deck. Maybe I'm just using it wrong. Oh, no. I should put back the Forest because they have White Orchid Phantom. I'm gonna need all the basics in my deck. I'm just gonna Surveil on turn 1 here. The new red Leyline instead of Cantor. That's cool. Doubles all your spells, right? Might be just better than Cantor. Spellskite. I think I want this Spellskite. Good blocker, plus it'll help protect the Rotpriest a little bit. I have 2 safekeepings anyways, but, you know, with a few more pieces of protection. Hallowed Fountain, Lush Portico, White Orchid. Good thing we put back that Forest. Let the Rotpriest say go. I guess we got a lot of safekeeping. What's really cool about safekeeping here is that if we want to protect our Spellskite, for example, let's say they kill our Spellskite, we can target Rotpriest, then change the target over to Spellskite, get an extra poison on them. Something to keep in mind. Ouch. Yep, Birthing Ritual. And even better is if they target Rotpriest, then we get to redirect it to Spellskite, and then Tamio's safekeeping the Rotpriest, then swap it over to the Spellskite. Like I never played out. I keep it in my hand for Storm Count sometimes. But you're right, maybe I should just play it. It's hard to know if I'm supposed to keep it in my hand for Storm Count or just play it out early. Grab a Solitude. Like here, I probably play it out. You're totally right. Maybe I'm just like holding on to these cat toys for too long. Because now I guess there's a situation where I want a triple safekeeping for some reason. We have 8 points of Infect in our hand though. Knight of Autumn to pop the Spellskite. Why no attack? Yeah, I guess I should have attacked though. Okay, so we're gonna safekeeping the Rotpriest. I gotta hold priority. I guess I don't have to hold priority because there's a trigger in front of it. Swap it over to the spell scape. Yeah, you're right. I should adapt the duel. I would like my spell scape alive. Okay. Hold priority. Wait, can I even target it? I actually don't think this works, right? I can't redirect it to a hexproof thing because it's not legal anymore. Yeah, never mind. That doesn't work. I already know. It's not gonna work. No. Hexproof's legal? I don't think that's true. Because it's their trigger I'm trying to move over. It's not like I'm putting something on it. Yeah, they're the controller, not us. If I was trying to use a pump spell on it, like safekeeping, yeah, I could do that. But I am gonna lose my Rotpriest here. The double solitude. Yeah, the target's not legal, so it didn't change. Just said that in the moto chat too. That was a brutal turn. I was like the one sequence that they had they had 3 removal spells. Now, if I played my Wild Cantor out sooner, I could have had 3 Tameo safekeepings up, and I actually threw by not playing my Wild Cantor out sooner. Alright, you're getting played now. I understand. I understand the power of Wild Cantor. This is my fault. My loss, my L to bear. I also just kind of figured they didn't have double solitude, but would have played around it. Here comes another solitude. This one we can beat though. We do find another Rotpriest. We gotta find another Rotpriest plus like Ground Rift. So we have to give him at least another turn. Oh, this is gross. They have so many creature abilities that target our stuff instead of spells. I don't know if I'm supposed to safekeeping this spell sky. Or I'm just supposed to let it go, because if I safekeeping it instead of safekeeping the Rotpriest they target with the Solitude, then I'm losing out on 1 point of poison. That seems like they have a lot of artifact destruction effects anyways. I think I'm just gonna let the spell sky go. I guess I get that point of poison back. No, I don't. I was gonna say by redirecting the Solitude trigger, but it doesn't, because it's creature ability. What up, Jake? Long time no see, buddy. How's Seattle? You love it? I'm jealous. I want to come visit. Other permanents you control have hexproof. You may like the top priority library at any time. Okay. Well, they could throw this into a Solitude. Midtown in January? Hell yeah, we have to go get Coco. Sarah Paragon. Alright, I think we're dead, chat. Just taking 7 in the air. Yeah, we're dead. It's a good run. Really seems like we're struggling against like Solitude decks. Solitude decks seem really brutal for this deck just because they're not taking poison to, kill our stuff. Because we lost to elementals and Bant pile of creatures that kill our stuff. They had Deputy of Detention, Skyclave Apparition. Solitude. Decks with multiple copies of those types of effects seem a lot harder to beat than the blue-red stuff that was bolting us and taking extra poison. Either way, deck was really cool. I think you should try it out if you want a relatively cheap deck. Because I think that the only expensive cards is Green Sun Zenith, maybe the Mana Base, I think Endurance is really cheap now. Force of Vigor is probably also pretty cheap. Been reprinted into Oblivion. And pay out the prediction, look for somebody to raid, and send you guys on your way. Oh, yeah, it's Wii Shop Wednesday also. Let's do Wii Shop Wednesday. I'm gonna look for somebody to raid. Alright, chat. I'll be back.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.